Hey folks, Video Fort Angel here, and we are going further down the Logic Pro X rabbit hole today with some comping and arrangement editing. Today I picked already from the Apple Loops a nice little Afro-Cuban piano. So this is going to be our friend for the day. Nice and spicy. Alright, so I have just a loop that gets a little bit repetitive. I'm going to start with showing you how to do some kind of arrangement with your MIDI using the Apple Loops. Obviously this applies to your own programming as well, and you can even do it with audio. It doesn't just have to be MIDI. But for today, for this, we are doing some MIDI. So I selected the Latin Roja piano number 8. And then if you look around down the menu, you can see that there are some variations. So let's listen to the first one that I chose. This guy right here. So that's what I dragged over there and looped. But seeing as that gets a little bit repetitive, I might want some variation. So I look down here. We've got this guy. It's in the same key. It's in the same series. But it's just a variation. A little more excitement going on in this one. So I'm going to drag it on over on its own new track. And I am going to show y'all a fun little thing called colors. This is one of my favorite features of anything because I just love color organizing. It's very nice. So I have my little Afro-Cuban piano loop. I'm going to make that pink. And then I have my little variation here. It's still in the same family, so I'm going to make it a nice kind of purpley color. And so now I've got two loops that are kind of the same, just a little bit different. I'm going to take the fourth bar out, and I'm going to put this variation in so it doesn't sound quite as repetitive. Now it goes from our little original loop here a couple times. Then you change the feel up a little bit. See? There you go. So you can compile different loops onto one track to create kind of a song. Instead of just one loop going over and over and over again, you can build the song. You can also do that if you're say writing a song and you have a verse part and you have a chorus part. You can record those all on different tracks, and then you can kind of compile them onto one track if they're all the same instrument. Of course, you don't want to try to be throwing a bunch of different stuff onto one track because they'll all end up being whatever this is. This is a piano, so say I had some horns, you're not going to just drag them over to this track. They're going to turn into horns. You don't want to do that. So piano on piano. And I am now going to create a vocal track and show you how to compile vocals. Now this can be excruciating or a whole lot of fun depending on what kind of geek you are. I personally enjoy it. So I'm going to go up here to track. I'm going to make a new audio track, and hey, there I am. Probably just got funky because the record button's on. Gonna turn that off for now just so that I can talk to you without sounding like I'm in some weird other dimension. And now I'm gonna create a little bit of a vocal to play with. So this will be my first take. Remember, we do have the 1, 2, 3, 4 count off going. So if you want to disable that, you just click it and it's gone. You can also have the click if you want to. I don't think I need it here. It beat's pretty evident in the loop that I have. So I'm going to make sure that I am at 0. And I'm going to press the backslash and start recording. Now I'm gonna sing a song. Then I'm gonna comp it up. Comp it up, comp it up, comp it up. Comp it up, comp it up, comp it up. Alright, so I've created a vocal. And I'm going to mute that. I'm going to duplicate it because I'm going to create the same little track here. So I have another vocal track. I just created a new vocal track. And because I muted that one, Again, all of the things that are happening here, when you duplicate, they're going to happen here. So just be mindful of that. You don't want your session to be totally disorganized, so make sure that you label what you do. This is Vox 1. This is going to be Vox 2. So I know which take I'm going with. And we're going to try this again. I'm going to variate this just a little bit so we have some variety. Now I'm gonna sing a song, then I'm gonna comp it up, 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 comp it up. Alright, so now I have 2 really ridiculous takes. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna mute this one again. I'm gonna duplicate, unmute my new guy. Remember, when you're recording, what I told you about input monitoring, you need headphones. Make sure you are wearing headphones. If you are using a microphone in front of your speakers, make sure you have them off. All right? Don't say I didn't warn you. Alrighty. So this is going to be my comp track. Comp. And comp just means compilation or compiling of takes. All right, so my first take was this ridiculous little business. Now I'm gonna sing a song, then I'm gonna comp it up, right? And then my other version was a little bit different. Now I'm gonna sing a song, then I'm gonna comp it up. So we have 2 versions. I think I like this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here. You see this guy right here? Vertical zoom, have horizontal zoom. So horizontal zoom, we know, because we scroll in and out all the time at this point, right? This makes your tracks big. Yay, big tracks. Now I can really see that waveform so I can dive into it. Now I'm gonna zoom in again a little bit more. I decided I wanna keep these 2, so I'm gonna come over here, bring the playhead right about here, and I'm gonna cut. So highlight the track that you're gonna cut, make sure you're on it, and I'm going to press Command T. Ta-da! And I have split it, so now this track is in 2 sections. So I'm going to bring this down to my comping place. You can either go just straight down, drag it over, and it ends up on your comp track, or you can hold the Alt option and Shift button and drag it down. Make sure you're holding your click. Don't let go of your click, and be careful about moving it like that too. Don't let go of the click or any of your buttons until it's there. Let go of the click first, and then you can let go of Alt option and Shift, and you have essentially just copied this down. So you don't want to have them both playing at the same time. Turn that mute back on. Let's listen to our comp track. Now I'm gonna sing a song, then I'm gonna comp it up. All right, now we need that second part. I think I like this first one better. So I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna highlight the track, find a nice cutting spot where I'm not interfering with the waveform itself. Command T, I'm gonna drag it down. It's here, letting go of the click first. Now I'm letting go of Alt option and Shift. It has been copied. Now I mute. So my compiled track sounds like this. Now I'm gonna sing a song, then I'm gonna comp it up, 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 comp it up. All right, compers. I'm gonna go in, we're gonna do a little bit more of an intensive comp now. Say I really don't like this one right here, okay? I sang it a little different here. Let me see if I can grab this one. And you can grab it while it's muted. You can still cut it and all that fun stuff. So now I'm just gonna drag this one down here and see if I like that one better. Up, comp it up, comp it up, comp it up. And then if you do like this take, this just takes the take that you have and you can kind of start to extend it. See? Comp it up, comp it up, comp it up. Oh, did not play in the right place. Zooming in. Comp it up, comp it up, comp it up. Right? Or it could be like this, because I'm dragging it back over. This was the old take that I just pasted over, which was this one. Comp it up, comp it up, comp it up. So I like this. I like that one. Comp it up, comp it up, comp it up. All right, so what we have here is a comp. I have compiled multiple takes into one summary take that constitutes a vocal performance. This happens a lot, so you know, when you get a singer that can do things in one take, that is fantastic. If you can't do it in one take, that's okay, because that's what comping is for. You just sing it a bunch of times, and then you take the best pieces from each take, and you put them together. Then you have a comp. So that is comping. Now you know how to comp vocals, and you also know how to create arrangements within an instrument track. So go play with that a little bit. And next we're going to learn how to bounce our work down into an MP3 or a WAV file or AIF file, depending on how you like your end format. But basically we're just going to sum it all up and send it on its way. Then we have an actual track. I'm Video Fort Angel. I'll see you next time. Happy music making.